Okay, so right now we're going to talk about the woodpecker. So it's basically a controlled single leg biased hip hinge, or like a deadlift. So a deadlift is like this. You can do this with the knees totally straight or with a slight bend. For the woodpecker, we're going to do it with the knees bent. It's going to be much more functionally applicable. But when you do the hip hinging, you got to really control here and keep your back straight. Don't lift with your back, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hands against the wall, and I'm going to put one foot forward about 4 to 6 inches out from the wall. So I have a little wiggle room here. I'm going to keep my chest up here for the time being, and I'm going to tension back through that heel, that invisible high heel sticking in the ground here. But I'm going to really target my glute max here and my front leg down through my heel. I want to push down like I'm squashing a bug there. I want to keep that tension. So this is a lot like a biceps curl. You want tension through the biceps with the leverage through the forearm, and gravity keeping you the resistance and tension through here. So the muscle's going to lengthen as we come down here, and then it's going to shorten on the lift up. So in this case, I'm going to be pushing against that wall. I'm going to bow forward and keep my back straight and hinge at my hip here. So the glute is going to lengthen as I come forward, and it's going to shorten and squeeze here as I lift up. So when you come up, you really want to push through that heel and feel that squeeze to lift here. So I'm bowing forward, squeezing, lifting, bowing forward, stretching, squeezing, lifting up. But even as I come down and stretch, I'm going to control that. So I'm going to feel that work back there even when I lengthen the muscle. It's an eccentric contraction versus concentric at the top. And I'll do that on both sides. Try to keep that tension through all the legs and the core and everything, and just really try to channel that motion when you really want to feel that gluteus maximus burning back there. When you do it out in the open, same thing. You can progress with light weights. I wouldn't go too heavy with this, but really get good at this. And then try to feel that really without even bowing forward. So when we're transitioning to walking, that you're really just setting your hip back a little bit more and trying to lift from your hip here. So feel that connection from your hip to your heel. So it's very similar to one of the other videos where we talked about the VMO here firing, as we squeeze the inner thigh and push down through that big toe knuckle. Same thing, it's like you're squashing a bug there through the big toe. The glute to the heel is like you're squashing a bug from your butt to your heel through that part there. Get that connection going, and that's it.